The Precint.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect the city. To look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine.
Like my dad.
We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will
Yes,
obviously
right.
have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what
What
the...
up, chat?
Seriously?
Appreciate the
You
like.
signed him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day for the
Hey,
last
Bibble,
5
I'm
years.
getting ready to listen to my ghost stories and get some sleep.
I
Okay.
do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our
Like
worth
that.
comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers.
Mom was in there.
Watch Commander.
Appreciate
I said
it,
mom was
Chief.
in there. That's why I
Sergeant
said that.
Kelly,
Yeah, boss.
I just
So
realized
what's the
what you
deal?
were talking
Well,
about.
the last one.
Why
Yeah.
do you think I'm giving you
I was
this
talking
one?
to your mom.
Because I
Oh.
did
She's right
something in a
there.
past life.
You did something.
I didn't realize
I'll
what you were
alert the
talking about.
media. All right, squad. Let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive. Let's go clean up the streets.
Let's. Wait. Why am I following you? You got work to do? Yeah, I thought I was following you. On, bro. Where's the guy at?
Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately.
Really?
Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality. I bet you'll learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there.
Where? How do I get there? Can I take this right up here? I can't go that way either. Can I go down there? There's a hot dog stand right there. Oh, my bad. God damn, man. I can't drive.
Good job, rookie. Time for some chow.
Let me get a hot dog, bro.
Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you,
No
no
charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level, and my level is, easy mode.
So Bird don't like doing nothing. Okay, let me share this in my Discord.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed, approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
Responding to the emergency, activate your license siren. This will alert other vehicles in your presence and they will clear a path for you. My bad. Oh, my bad. Put it on my tab. Aim, shoot, all you mean, reload into cover. I didn't want to do that.
Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! Take her down!
How am I getting hit?
Shots fired! One less bad guy. He's shooting!
No shit.
Target is down.
Did I die? Okay, I'm out of bullets. I am.
Shots fired! Suspect KIA.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
There rotted be below.
Vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 3.
Be more careful!
Bro, calm down. You drive that.
Take the shot, kid!
What? If such vehicles in danger lines, you're authorized to use these for. Be careful not to harm civilians.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Litchfield.
Shots fired!
Suspect vehicle identified in Bakersfield.
Close the gap, Boots!
Out of the way.
Suspect last spotted at Pilgrim Lookout.
Didn't say, bruh. How's my controller been connected? Disconnected.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle was
Oh my
last
god, this
spotted
car's
on
ass
Fenwick
cheeks.
intersection 6.
And then you're in my way, dog.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 4. Assistance is available.
Take him down!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 5.
You're too far away!
No shit.
Shots fired! One less bad guy.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Ramona. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 3.
Need backup at my location!
Acknowledged. point.
84 to Central. We got a 10-15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
What did I just do? He dead? What is this? Evidence. Thingy. But I can't pick it up. Alright, whatever. Well, there's the spike strips.
Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet.
So we killed that dude. So there's no one to bring into, put in jail. Is he glitched? What are you doing, bro? Okay, we're supposed to be over here.
Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
So why didn't we?
Never change.
Wasn't planning.
Why didn't we collect any evidence
You
that
did
time?
good today, but that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
I mean, considering the alternative, I guess. He's still over there glitched.
Stop duct tape. Ew.
Thrown in the deep end.
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for.
Okay, that's a map.
And Eric was like, "Oh my God, you see what you did?" I started crying.
Where's this? Is not a hand. Oh, Matt. But issue. So if they discard trash, I can issue them a fine. I can check ID and search them as well. Recommended approach: burst littering offender. If the offender acts suspiciously. Okay. Okay, so we can't unless they act suspicious. Writing or drawings made secretly on public walls or surfaces. No force. Resolve issue. Fine. So everything is if they act suspiciously. I'm not gonna read that
Let's see
whole
what
handbook
Averno
though.
City has in store for us today.
I'll wing it, and hopefully we do what we're supposed to. Okay, there are 6 types of parking violations: obstructing a fire hydrant, opposite the flow of traffic, too close to crossing on the sidewalk, and no parking zone, parking meter fire.
Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket.
Well, I got one right here.
You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing? Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
This dude moves too
People
slow.
are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days. Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing. You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write 'em up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid. Issue the fine and let's get out of here. Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
Okay. Yeah.
Control 1039 in progress.
Roger.
Bro. Give up.
Hold still, damn it! Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Can I issue a fine?
Hey, they attacked you. That's reason enough to arrest them.
Yeah, I know. Wanted to do see if I needed to do that
Call an
first.
escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled. Central, be advised of property vandalism in our vicinity.
Don't make it worse for yourself.
Received.
Get after it!
Wait there. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
So why run? I can probably close for it.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves.
Thank you.
So do I take?
Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
No, not really. How long have you been a police officer? What's the story with August King?
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away he was bound for big things. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head, and that doesn't tend to do me any favors.
What's the story with the August gang?
They've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show. Their big boss? He's a big question mark.
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No more running after perps or changing diapers on rookies straight out of the academy. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner. Take my daughter to the Grand Canyon. My wife, too, if she'll let me.
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
Aren't we supposed to be fighting for justice?
Look around you, kid. That fight's been over for years. If you think the ACPD runs this town, you're kidding yourself. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of them. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh, well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
So y'all basically
Get
a
home
bunch
safe.
of leeches. Or maybe they don't, pay y'all enough, I guess. Wait, is he escorting him? Was I not supposed to put him in there? Why is that get okay? Out of my way, by the end of my day. Alright.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
Alright, bet. We're gonna see what Chief wants. Where is he? Here. Yo, Chief, what's up?
In any case,
Who are these
we're going to
guys?
need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene.
Really?
A Mr. Michael McKenzie. Rich guy. Lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Okay, and you want me here for what reason?
Me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you.